since Joe Biden dropped out for being old as shit, lots of people have been saying, what about Donald Trump? He's also an old man. But listen, Trump has energy, okay? Look how much he got done this weekend. He held a rally, he started a crypto company you definitely should put all your money into, and he got in 9 holes of golf. Well, 5 holes. There was a bit of an interruption.
Tonight, the chilling new details in the apparent second assassination attempt on Donald Trump.
Yo, again? Hey, will you people stop trying to assassinate Donald Trump? Not only is it morally wrong, but you're also just giving him more things to brag about. They only tried to kill Abraham Lincoln once. That makes me twice as great as him. But yes, this weekend, a crazy person tried to hunt Donald Trump in his natural habitat, his golf course.
Investigators say a Secret Service agent monitoring the woods ahead of Mr. Trump as he played golf on Sunday saw a rifle barrel through the tree line and opened fire.
The subject, who did not have line of sight to the former president, fled the scene. He did not fire or get off any shots at our agent.
Cell phone records show he had been in place at the edge of the golf course for nearly 12 hours.
This guy managed to walk into Trump's golf course and stay there undetected for 12 hours, okay? And I don't know if you've thought about this, Trump, but maybe you should consider building, like a wall. Like, I don't know if you're like maybe you're not a wall guy. Just think about it. But, by the way, have you noticed that the news reports are all like a harrowing, near tragedy, sending chills through a nation? And meanwhile, everyone you actually know is like, oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah. I mean, we have to act like it's a big deal, but it doesn't really have the same impact of the first one, It's kind of like Black Panther 2. You're like, yeah, I guess I'll see it. I mean, how's that going to work? Now, the Secret Service is getting a lot of heat for letting that guy get this far. But don't worry, they're taking action.
As part of that increased focus on security, the Palm Beach County Sheriff now says that Mar-a-Lago, behind me, has the highest security level possible, equivalent to when Donald Trump was president.
That's right, the highest security level possible. It goes security, maximum security, and then Home Alone level. I'm talking paint cans on the stairs, scary movies playing really loud, a cardboard cutout of Trump in the windows moving back and forth. And if things get really bad, Trump's scary old friend will show up and protect him. Now, the motive of the assassin remains unclear, so we'll have to look at who might have a reason to be angry at Donald Trump.
On Sunday, 3 hours before the attempt on his life, Trump blared, "I hate Taylor Swift" on Truth Social, reacting to her bombshell endorsement of Kamala Harris.
Ugh, Donald tweeting, "I hate Taylor Swift." That's dangerous. I mean, I would rather buy one of those Hezbollah pages than tweet, "I hate Taylor Swift." I think Trump needs to stick to racism. It's less divisive. But the assassin this weekend was probably not a Swiftie, okay? He doesn't fit the MO. Swifties are non-violent. They prefer to cyberbully you until you kill yourself. So why did this guy come for Trump? I mean, according to J.D. Vance, Trump's VP, and the worst thing to happen to Cat Lady since feline AIDS, Democrats made him do it.
The left needs to tone down the rhetoric and needs to cut this crap out. We cannot tell the American people that one candidate is a fascist, and if he's elected, it is going to be the end of American democracy.
Yeah, liberals, stop accurately describing Trump, okay? You're putting him in danger when you repeat the things he says verbatim. But J.D. Vance has a point. The left needs to stop calling its political opponents fascists, okay? You don't see Donald Trump doing that all the time.
She's a Marxist. She's a fascist.
She's a Marxist, communist, fascist, socialist.
We have a fascist person running.
There's a radical left Marxist, communist, fascist.
She's a Marxist, communist, fascist person.
What? Okay. That last one, it felt like he ran out of words that end in is. She's a Marxist, communist, fascist, dermatologist. I mean, Trump has called Kamala fascist so much, I'm not sure he knows her name. It's like when you say to a coworker, "Oh, hey, yeah, good to see you, my fascist buddy." Don't forget the rules of slurs either, okay? You can use the word if you are one. That's why I can call someone else Ronnie, but you can't call me Ronnie, okay? That's our word. But look, whether or not you think the rhetoric should be toned down, it's just not something that Trump and Vance actually believe in. I mean, for the past week, the city of Springfield has been overrun with bomb threats after Trump and Vance claimed that Haitian immigrants are eating everyone's cats and dogs, which there is no evidence of. I mean, people love posting photos of their food, okay? So we would have seen it by now. But when Trump was asked about those bomb threats, he didn't seem too concerned.
Did you denounce the bomb threats in Springfield, Ohio?
I don't know what happened with the bomb threats. I know that it's been taken over by illegal migrants.
Yeah, the guy who wants everyone to believe he's super concerned about political violence can't even bring himself to say he's against bomb threats. I mean, what more information are you waiting for? It's a bomb threat. You need to know who the bomb was going to vote for? I mean, I can't believe this guy is saying there are very fine bomb threats on both sides. You know, this isn't a trick question. This is a layup for politicians. It's like, do you support the troops or do you like Taylor Swift? Just say yes. It's a layup. The last real American has just announced a new investment opportunity that's going to make your wallet blow up like a Hezbollah pager.
In the crypto space, Donald Trump has officially rolled out World Liberty Financial, a crypto venture that will sell tokens to wealthy investors. All this just one day after an apparent assassination attempt on his life.
Yes, having a near-death experience has made Trump focus on what truly matters in life: selling crypto. And this is great news. Donald Trump, the world's most trustworthy businessman, is now in crypto, the world's most trustworthy business. And what could make this deal better than Trump? How about more Trumps?
Also involved in the crypto venture are Donald Trump's sons, Donald Trump Jr., Eric Trump, and even 18-year-old Barron Trump, whose official title is DeFi Visionary.
Holy shit, they got 4 Trumps now! I mean, forget Nepo babies, that's a whole Nepo nursery. I mean, look, I'm 100% in this, okay? Shut up and take my money. I just have a few questions, like, how does this work and what is it?
So this new Trump-backed business called World Liberty Financial yet to release key details about its finances or exact purpose. Its website, though, prominently features photos of Trump and touts a digital currency, kind of like Bitcoin, but the value of that currency would be pegged to the U.S. dollar.
World Liberty Financial announced it will sell tokens to accredited investors. Those won't be transferable or earn a yield, but they will allow holders to vote on the company's future. Users can transact directly with each other without the middleman of a bank. And everything is going to occur on the blockchain, and that's essentially a public digital ledger.
I'm in. I'm just not sure what I'm in. It's a little confusing. So maybe we could, I don't know, do that thing from The Big Short and have Margot Robbie explain this Trump business to us in a bathtub?
It's a scam.
I see it now. But still, I mean, that's just one person's opinion. Is there anyone else who's an expert on scams, who's had some thoughts a few years ago on crypto?
Bitcoin, it just seems like a scam.
Quote, I am not a fan of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, which are not money and whose value is highly volatile and based on thin air.
Okay, pretty persuasive, but I think I'm going to need to see him say that in a bathtub naked. There you go. There you go. Now I know it's a scam and I'm turned on. I'm sorry, guys. I really thought this was a sure thing. But of course, Donald Trump doesn't know anything about crypto. Now, if he had some actual financial experts who are running the company for him, that would be a different story.
One of the deal makers behind World Liberty Financial is Chase Hero, who previously sold colon cleansers online after serving time in prison for dealing marijuana.
Wow, Trump's partner in this is a weed dealer turned prisoner turned colon cleanse marketer. I mean, clearly he understands the concepts of diversifying your portfolio. I mean, maybe I can trust this thing. But is there anything Chase Hero said that makes it clear he understands how the crypto business works?
You can literally sell in a can, wrapped in piss, covered in human skin for $1 billion if the story's right. Because people will buy it, and that is what is going on in the crypto space. And like I said in my other video, I'm not going to question the right and wrong of all that. All I'm saying is, as a human being, you have the ability to make a ton of money right now.
So the guy running Trump's crypto company says crypto is basically, and I quote, a can of shit wrapped in piss that you can sell to idiots. I mean, that is crazy. I did not know you could wrap something in piss. It's a liquid. This guy's a genius. I can't wait to give him my money. I just wish there was just one more guy who could lend his credibility to this company.
World Liberty Financial also has Chase Hero's longtime partner, Zachary Folkman, a former pickup artist who, under the name Zach Bauer, founded a company called Date Hotter Girls.
How many guys came here to learn how to take girls home and bang them?
Finally. The answer. Finally, the answer to the question, what if Jesus had herpes? So to sum it up, I could not be more excited to trust my kids' insulin money with these three guys. Donald Trump, a shit-in-a-can salesman, and Temu Russell Brand. Let's kick things off with breaking news out of the North Carolina's governor's race, where the Republican candidate is Mark Robinson, a hardcore MAGA conservative who is on the record with statements like this.
There's no reason anybody anywhere in America should be telling any child about transgenderism, homosexuality, any of that filth. And yes, I called it filth. Ain't nothing but men and women, ain't but two genders.
Wow, this is the worst Nutty Professor reboot ever. I mean, looks like this guy is pretty anti the gays. And if there's one thing history has taught us, is that when a politician is this outspoken about how gross gay and trans people are, there will be nothing in his internet history that will embarrass him at all. In 3, 2, 1.
Shocking new details about the Republican running for governor of battleground North Carolina. The state's current lieutenant governor, Mark Robinson. A CNN investigation finds that Robinson, for years, posted on a porn site starting in 2008.
In the form of the website Nude Africa, Robinson wrote, "I like watching young girl porn. That's hot. It takes the man out while leaving the man in. And yeah, I'm a perv too."
I guess there are more than two genders when it's time to jerk it. I mean, it says that right in the Bible, right? Like, if you couldn't read it, it's because the pages were stuck together. I mean, look, this is not going to play well with his base. His political base, not the base of the... I mean, is there anything else he said on these sites?
Robinson called himself a, quote, black Nazi, and when describing then-President Barack Obama, writing, quote, "I'd take Hitler over any of the shit that's in Washington right now." It even goes beyond that. Another disturbing post, Robinson defended slavery, writing, quote, "Slavery is not that bad, and I wish they would bring slavery back. I would certainly buy a few."
So this guy called himself a Nazi who likes Hitler and slavery. I take it back. I think maybe his base will still like him. I mean, the whole thing just kind of, it cancels out, you know what I mean? But this is the craziest combination of scandals I've ever seen. But the most insane part of this is that he said all of this stuff in the comment section of a porn site. Nobody should be writing in the comment section of a porn site. You know what you should be commenting on a porn site? Nothing. You're not there to make friends. You're spending way too much time on porn sites if you're getting into your views on slavery, okay? Like, most people are there to watch porn and you're like, here's my problem with the Emancipation Proclamation. However, if you are a politician and you just have to comment on nudeafrica.com, instead of Nazi stuff, make it uplifting. Like, once I'm done jerking off, let's work together to solve the housing crisis. Trump is going to Springfield so he can continue spreading bullshit lies about Haitian immigrants eating cats. Even though journalists have been looking into the original reports, and surprise, surprise, they're all falling apart.
The woman behind a Facebook post credited with launching the baseless rumor is speaking out to NBC News. Erica Lee says her claim that a neighbor's missing cat may have been taken by Haitian neighbors was wrong, now saying she had no firsthand knowledge of any such incident. Lee telling me, I messed up royally.
Whoopsie doopsie! Sorry, I set off a race war in the middle of a presidential election. That's totally my bad. This is why it's a bad idea to let our politics be driven by random shit people post on Facebook, okay? Facebook should not be considered a news source. It's a place you go to see AI images of what Jesus would look like as a shrimp. And that's not the only story that's been debunked. Remember the Ohio woman who said her Haitian neighbor stole her cat? Any updates on that?
The Journal tracked down this Springfield woman you see on your screen. She had reported that her cat was missing and that she believed her migrant neighbors were to blame. Well, the Trump campaign reportedly pointed to her story as an example, but that woman's cat, Miss Sassy, was later found in her own basement a few days later. And the woman acknowledged her mistake and said she apologized to her neighbors.
The cat was in the basement the whole time! Here's a little tip for anyone out there with a missing pet, okay? Before you accuse your Haitian neighbors of stealing them, maybe you could first try looking around your house. So, you might imagine that J.D. Vance would apologize for spreading these lies, but that's not what happened when he was confronted with the truth.
Why are you continuing to double and triple down on these baseless claims?
I trust my constituents more than I do the American media that has shown no interest in what's happened in Springfield until we started sharing cat memes on the internet, which is disgraceful that the American media ignored this town. And that's the most important part.
Is that the most important part? I mean, so what you're saying, it's okay to say things that are bullshit in order to get people to focus on other things that aren't bullshit? I mean, if that's true, this is going to revolutionize the way I write resumes. Okay, I wasn't the CEO of Microsoft, but how else would you have noticed that I'm proficient in Excel?